Hello students, welcome to Saurav Sir's classes. The topic of this video is average. Now, average is very important if we see it in terms of examination point of view, because whether it's a objective question or subjective question or a question of data interpretation, that is DI, in any of the cases we will always encounter some questions on average. So if we have a clear understanding of the concept of average, we will have a better ability to solve the questions. Now, what is average? Average is a number obtained by dividing the sum of observations by the number of observations. That is, if x1, x2, so on till xn are the n observations, then their average x bar is given by x1 plus x2, so on till xn divided by n. Now, there are certain properties of average. The first property is that an average of a given data is always less than the greatest observation and greater than the smallest observation. So if we have a set of observations, say x1, x2, so on till xn, where x1, where we know that x1 is the smallest and say xm is the largest observation, then our average x bar should be always greater than x1 and less than xm. The next property is that if all the observations of given data are equal, that is, if x1, x2, xn is the given data such that x1 is equals to x2 is equals to so on till xn, which is equals to x, then the average of these set of observations is also, that is, x bar is also equals to x. Third is that if 0 is one of the observation, then 0 is to be included while calculating average. For calculating average, that is, if we have to find the average of 0, 3, 6 and 9, then its average, then if we write the average as 3 plus 6 plus 9 divided by 3, then it would be wrong. The correct average would be 0 plus 3 plus 6 plus 9 divided by 4, as 0 is also one of the observation. So if you are doing an average where 0 is one of the observation, make sure that you include it while calculating the average. Now I will tell you some formulas, some important formulas regarding average that will help you to solve the problems of average faster. The first one is that average of first and natural number is given by n plus 1 by 2. That is, average of 1, 2, so on till 1021 is equals to 1021 plus 1 by 2, which is equals to 511. Next is that the average of first n even numbers is given by n plus 1, and average of first and odd number is given by n. So the average of first and even number, that is first 10 even number, that is 2, 4, 6, 8 till 20 is equals to 20 plus 10 plus 1, which is equals to 11. And first, say again 10 odd number, that is 1, 3, so on till 19 would be given by n. Therefore, the first 10 odd number, average of first 10 odd number is 10. Now, if we have to find the average of consecutive numbers, but they are not starting from first, that is, suppose the average of 22, 24, 26, so on till 32, if we have to find the average of these numbers, then we will use the formula as the first number plus last number divided by 2. So here we will have the first number as 22 plus our last number as 32 divided by 2, which is equals to 27. We can use the same formula to find the average of first and odd number. Average of first and odd number. For that, we have to add 1 to the last odd number and then divide it by 2. So the average of 1, 3, 5, so on till 789 is equals to 789 plus 1 divided by 2, which is equals to 395. Similarly, the average of first and even number, we can find it by adding 2 to the last even number and then divide it by 2. Next formula is the average of square of first and natural number. That is 1 square plus 1 square, 2 square, so on till n square. Average of first and natural number. It is given by n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. And the average of cube of first and natural number is given by n into n plus 1 square divided by 4. Next is the average of n multiples of any number. This is equals to number into n plus 1 divided by 2. Now suppose we have to find the average of first 10 multiples of 3, that is 3, 6, 9, so on till 30. Then the average is equals to the number, that is 3, n, which is 10 plus 1 divided by 2, which is equals to 33 by 2 or 16.5. Now let us solve the following question. Here we have P, Q, R, S, T as 5 consecutive odd numbers and we have to find their average. Now obviously Q is equals to P plus 2, R is equals to P plus 4, S is equals to P plus 6 and T is equals to P plus 8. So the average of P, Q, R, S, T, using the formula from previous, we would be average is first number plus last number divided by 2, So first number is p plus last number is t, which is equals to p plus 8 divided by 2. So the average is p plus 4. This is the answer. Next, suppose we have 4 consecutive even numbers and we are given their average as 27, and we have to find what is the greatest number. Then how we will solve it? For this we will consider or denote the numbers as x plus 2, x plus 4 and x plus 6. Then using the same formula we will have their average as x plus 6 divided by 2, which is equals to x plus 3. So from question we will have x plus 3 is equals to 27. So our x would be equals to 24. So the greatest number would be 24, x which is equals to 24 plus 6, which is equals to 30. So our answer, that is the greatest number, would be 30.